Powerball is worth $1.5 billion. Billion with a B. Which brings up the question, who you telling if you win? And we've had these internal discussions in our house on who we would tell and who we would not tell. People who might just get a check at the door. But would you go this far? This man in China won $30 million, Chinese lottery. He showed up at the lottery office wearing a mascot suit. Yep, to hide his identity. Apparently, it's a big thing in China. If you win the lottery, to keep you anonymous, they let you put on silly things like a mascot suit so you can be up in there so people don't know who you are. It's not a bad idea, but still. This is how far this guy went. First of all, they only identified him as Mr. Lee. Draw your own conclusions there. Here's the second thing. He said that he is not going to tell his wife and his child about the $30 million that he won in the Chinese lottery. Why? Quote, I didn't tell my wife and child for fear that they would be too complacent and would not work or work hard in the future. End quote. That's what Mr. Lee said about not telling his wife or his kid that he won $30 million in the Chinese lottery. That's not going to be you, right? You can't do that. No, there's no way you can do that. I asked my lovely wife about this. She said, I know you wouldn't, but I wish you would. I would, no, no. That can't. Mr. Lee, you better be glad that you can put on a mascot outfit, because somebody would chase you down with a knife, fork, spoon, hammer. And if she finds out, if his wife finds out, it's going to be bad news. Everybody always says, oh, when I get this kind of money, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pay off this. I'm going to give to this. What I want to know is, who you going to cuss out first? You have that kind of money. Who you going to cuss out first? It's like, yeah, I want to give $1 million to this charity, or I want to make sure my family's okay. But I don't want to know about that. I want to know who you going to cuss out. Because you ain't never got to see or hear from that person ever again. You ain't got to run across. And if you do run across them, you can just say, give them the finger and keep it pushing. But who are you going to actually get your phone, give them a call, and just give them what for, and then hang up and then delete the number? You might do that without cash. It might not take $1.5 billion for you to call somebody, cuss them out, and push them out. But I mean, you really could do that if you won $1.5 billion. I got like 3 people on my list. I'm not going to say who they are right now, but maybe I will at some point. You can put it in the comments if you want to, who you would call immediately and cuss out if you won $1.5 billion. Really just give it to him. $1.5 billion. What does that break down to? According to researchers, most people take the cash if they win the big lotteries. You take the cash, that breaks down $1.5 billion, gets cut in half immediately. Chopped in half, $745 million. That's what you get. If you win the 1.5 by yourself, you're the only one, you walk away with $745 million. Now, what's that break down to? According to usamega.com, you take out the federal tax, which is $179 million. Thanks, America. And then other federal taxes, making it a 37% rate of $96 million. You break it down, what's coming to you before your state gets involved is a measly $469 million. Measly. So you only get a third of that once it's all said and done. I mean, I'd be okay with it. But just put in your mind right, in your mindset, no, you're not going to be able to buy a team. Not yet. You're not going to be able to buy a social media service. Not yet. But, you walk away with $469 million, I think you'd be all right. I think you could live. I think you will survive. Get your people ready. Get your financial advisors. Get your no people ready, because you got to have a no person if you win the Powerball, any lottery. It's a person you hire just to tell people no. So you're out of the way. It's a middleman or middle woman. You got to hire a no person. Who would be your no person? My no person, we already know our no person. I think we already told him. Yeah, it's my brother-in-law. He's gonna be the no person. Hey, can we talk? No. How about a donation? No. You got to hire a no person. So figure out who that no person is going to be in your life if you win $1.5 billion. Good luck.